Thank you for joining us. I'm Shannon Ogden. The president's Proud Boys comment was just one of several important moments from a chaotic debate between Trump and Joe Biden. For 90 minutes, the president bullied Joe Biden and moderator Chris Wallace with constant interruptions, flaunting the rules that his campaign agreed to for this debate. But chaos appears to be Trump's brand, and the debate may serve as a preview of what we could expect come November. The president has already planted the seeds of fraud election despite a lack of evidence, and last night he urged his supporters to head to the polls to monitor for a fair election.
I am urging my people. I hope it's going to be a fair election. If it's a fair election, I am 100% on board. But if I see tens of thousands of ballots being manipulated, I can't go along with that.
Today, Colorado Attorney General Phil Weiser promised to prosecute anyone who intimidates voters. Denver 7's Lance Hernandez has the story.
President Trump, you go first.
I'm urging my supporters to go into the polls and watch very carefully.
President Trump claims there have been problems in Philadelphia related to poll watchers.
They were thrown out. They weren't allowed to watch.
Unfortunately, not everybody can just show up and become a poll watcher.
Denver clerk and recorder Paul Lopez says poll watchers have to be certified in order to observe the process inside a vote center. Poll watchers are different than election judges, who do everything from issuing ballots to verifying signatures and answering the hotline.
You have to learn about cybersecurity, obviously election law, and all of the changes.
Landscaping professional Sean Middleswart has been serving as an election judge in Arapahoe County for 24 years.
I was never in the military, and I felt like this was maybe a way to give back to my community.
Election judges are hired by the county and work in bipartisan teams. Poll watchers are appointed by political parties or issue committees to observe the process, to make sure rules are being followed.
They can stand behind election judges issuing ballots and observe who's voting, and they have the right to challenge a person's right to vote at an in-person site.
Have they ever tried to interfere?
Yes. I've done this since 1996, and on occasion I have had to have a couple of poll watchers removed.
The parties can replace poll watchers who are removed.
We just want to make sure that at the same time we're protecting everyone's right to vote and their right to vote privately, at the same time as the integrity and transparency of the process.
Lance Hernandez, Denver 7.